President Trump is preparing to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy at the White House on Monday. The meeting comes just days after a summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin, where the two leaders discussed ways to end the war in Ukraine. ABC's Johnny Fernandez has more.
It was a sight not seen in more than a decade. Russian President Vladimir Putin on U.S. soil, welcomed with a red carpet, a hearty handshake, and a military flyover. The two leaders spending hours behind closed doors, President Trump calling the meeting productive, but it was not clear what, if anything, was agreed to.
There were many points that we agreed on, most of them, I would say, a couple of big ones that we haven't quite gotten there, but we've made some headway.
But even as that summit was going on, Zelenskyy says Russia continued its attacks against Ukraine, with bombings and drone attacks reported across the country. Trump had said he would push Putin for an immediate ceasefire, but following the meeting, the president posting on social media that the best way to end the war is to go directly to a peace agreement instead. Russia is currently occupying about 20% of Ukraine's territory. Sources tell ABC News that during the summit, Putin demanded Ukraine give up the Donetsk region in exchange for stopping offenses elsewhere and promising to halt further attacks. Those sources say President Trump relayed that message to Zelenskyy and European leaders, who insist Ukraine shouldn't be forced to hand over any land. Ukraine was not invited to the summit in Alaska, but it must deal with the consequences. No ceasefire, no trilateral meeting, and no severe consequences for Russia. The Kyiv Independent newspaper calling the summit sickening, shameful, and in the end, useless. Zelenskyy spoke with President Trump by phone after the summit and is now preparing for his visit to the White House. This will be his first time visiting since February, when talks with President Trump erupted into a shouting match. Johnny Fernandez, ABC News, New York.